These are 5 key points to discover when you're thinking about a graph database. This is a Neptune database from Amazon, and you can see here that you have these relationships between these different cities, and this is a network tool that allows you to discover hidden patterns like communities or do recommendations or shortest path, etc. So if we look through some of the characteristics here that are most important, first up we have stores data in a graph format. So this graph structure has nodes, it has edges, and it has properties. So you can do different kinds of descriptive statistics that are not available with traditional data. For example, centrality, for example, would be a great example. What is the most central component of this particular structure? Or what is the shortest path? Or what is the page rank, which is one of the algorithms that has typically been used for search engines. Next up, we have optimized for highly interconnected data and complex relationships. So this is one of the things that you can do if you wanted to ask lots of really interesting questions, like of the second people that are associated with this person, who are the people that are most likely to do this other action, right? You can ask these questions that are very complex. Next up, we have the flexible schema components of a graph database. So you don't have this, fixed structure where you have to know everything up front, like a SQL database. You can dynamically change things and really optimize for the query that you're trying to do. We also have the ability to query by traversing the relationships between different nodes. And this, again, gives us all those really cool descriptive statistics. So why would you use a graph database? Well, the traditional use cases are analyzing a social network, building knowledge graphs, doing recommendations. A few other things to point out are that the nodes represent entities. This could be people, places, and things. The edges represent the relationships between the nodes. The nodes and the edges have properties, so this is the data. And queries will use a graph traversal to gather connected data. And there are languages like Cypher for querying, and there's APIs for programming languages, and they can be deployed either standalone or distributed.